Okay, Tenek, why do people give up coding so early?
Because it's too hard.
So,
Because you're actually learning how to think, and it's if you want to learn programming, it's you have to be a bit logical, and people don't really have a lot of common sense in general.
what people? Or like, what does
Common,
it mean to
common.
think logical?
What does it mean to be logical? It's a
Hmm?
very good question. No clue.
Like,
I won't be able to answer that easily.
yeah, I also don't know how I would say that, but what I remember is that I learned Boolean algebra. Is that how you say it?
Boolean algebra.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
in
guess. Yeah,
university. So they told me there's true and false, and there's always a solution. So if, and also there's some kind of, what is it called? Like, for example, if it rains, the floor gets wet, right?
yeah,
So this, it's
yeah,
like a process, like a formula. It has to be like that because of reasons, because that's logical, right?
yeah, yeah. Of
And
course.
I think that's the thing which most people have or struggle with because all their lives, when they haven't touched code or this logical sense before, they just think very like emotionally, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they just decide by their emotions, feelings. So, oh no, I don't want to do that. Not because I need to, also, it's just I'm too lazy right now or something. And I think it's the same
I
with.
think I think for programming and the way you should introduce yourself to programming is indeed by having actually some math experience, but not just the simple math, but really the stuff with I, I don't know what it's called. I don't know, wasn't it called the truth table? It had something to do
Oh
with
yeah, man,
the
I
truth
remember
table.
that.
Yeah, yeah. The whole concept of the truth table. It's
Oh
very
man.
important in order to think more logically and what the outcome is. Like if P and Q are true, then whatever, and then if
Yeah,
P or Q
I
is
I
true,
know what you
whatever.
mean. But I think the problem is, imagine you want to start coding, and then somebody comes with a truth table to you and say, "Yeah, man, you need to learn this first before you want to learn coding," and then they are just like discouraged and say, and think, "Yeah, oh, so it's true. You need to know math before you can code, right?" But
Yeah, to a
as you
certain
know,
extent, yes.
in our
Yeah,
class, we had people, or actually, I started the whole Python class without any math, right? And
yeah.
I tried to show them how it works, but I don't know how it looks like for people when I just show. So this is a variable which is called a, and then when you run it, it prints a is equals this number which you assign it to. So I don't know if that is logical to them. That's why I'm just wondering, like, what is your
The-
approach if you, or how would you learn it now if you have to do it again?
How would I learn it now if I have to do it again? If I look at myself, I would waste less time reading one chapter about if statements and just start writing code and think. I mean, how would I write it down? It was just really hard to answer when you're already 9 years
Into
ahead
it?
with your-
Yeah, I
into
think,
what?
yeah, I know what you mean. That I don't even remember how I made the leap. That's why I think the best idea is to talk to other people. And then, because I think, for example, it doesn't matter who talks to me. I can talk to them and figure out, okay, where are they at in their mindset? And then I can give some examples, like try different examples so they can understand the logic or what it means to be logic. I think it depends on how far they are ahead related to self awareness and the mindset. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think what to add is the way you should learn it. Just start writing and read everything like a book and try to make it make sense for you. If you read it like that, doesn't make sense to you.
Oh, that's a good example. Like when I make examples in a for loop or something, I say, yeah, if this element, but you used a real examples. But I think that's what we can talk in the next episode. So that's it for this one. Thank you, Tenect. Peace.